Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Soul Therapy Wellness. So today I want to address a question that I get asked a lot, and it's concerning aging. And many women, especially when they hit menopause and thereafter, they're going to experience changes in their skin. And it is totally normal. And I just want to address that is a part of the aging process. We lose estrogen and progesterone hormones, and because of that, we need to look at changes in our skin, as well as combating sometimes some problems that we get, such as rosacea and lines, wrinkles, those types of things, dehydration especially. Basically the dermis starts to thin out more, the epidermis will thicken up, and this is all a natural part of the aging process. So I just wanted to use some examples of my skincare line, but the ingredients in these products can transfer to other products that you have seen out there. And I hope that this knowledge will help benefit you in choosing products that are best for you. So first of all, let's look at what happens when we age. So when I was talking about the dermis is thinning out, basically when that happens, we want to stimulate these cells are called fibroblast cells in the dermis. We want them to activate. And how do we do this? Well, it's actually a simple process of exfoliation on the epidermis. But we don't want to go too crazy. We don't want to go too much. We want to be aware of the sensitivity level of our skin, and we have to address that as well. But basically for a normal skin type, or even skin types that are a little bit more normal to oily, that haven't had any problems other than that, an enzyme peel that is like my Radiance pumpkin peel. This is a 10% peel, and with enzymes and pumpkins, and there's also glycolic in this. And this one is something to use about once a week. You're going to put it on, leave it on for about 5 to 7 minutes, and you wash it off. And what this simply does is it actually removes a lot of excess dead skin cells, and it's going to help your skin stimulate so that the collagen formation happens in the dermis. And doing this on a regular, consistent basis, because our skin renews an average of every 30 days. And of course that process slows down as we age. So exfoliating once a week is for sure a mandatory thing, because it will help the continuation of cell formation in our skin, and it will also help to keep the epidermis from building up as we age. It'll actually keep things smoother, and then when you keep things smoother, less dead cells on the surface, everything that we use thereafter is actually going to penetrate further and do its job more efficiently. So it's just to help aid the actual function of our skin as we age. Then another product that I have that I just, and I'm usually not a fan of glycolic acid, but I have experimented with this. It's a very simple ingredients. This is the Clear Skin Youth Serum, and this is about a 9% glycolic acid with aloe, as in aloe vera. It is super easy to use, this product. It's only going to be used maybe twice a week, and at nighttime I prefer, especially in the summer. I don't like using thinning agents in the daylight. I like to use them at night so that it doesn't make your skin more photosensitive. In the summertime, if you're using this product, I highly recommend using a sun protection factor of 30, preferably with a zinc oxide base to it, and that's going to protect your skin after you've used this product. Because what glycolic will do is it actually has the power to penetrate all the way to your dermis and activate those cells, the fibroblast cells, to make collagen. So it actually shoots the molecule through the skin, and it stimulates the cell to create collagen, which is an amazing feat. That's why in the 90s, AHAs were the superstar ingredient back then. but they still are effective. They still work. You just need to use them in the proper way and not overuse them. Then another thing that's out right now, and it's a new ingredient that I had to research it. This is my Radiant C serum. It has ferulic acid in it. There is a little bit of salicylic acid as well, and there is a stable vitamin C in this. So the ferulic acid is a newcomer on the block, and it is really good for the fine lines and wrinkles that we get. So you can actually spot treatment with it under the eyes, along the forehead, along the folds here, even around the chin, where we get like crepey looking skin due to aging. You can use this all over the face and neck. It does help with the efficacy of other ingredients, of active ingredients, so it actually helps them have a stronger effect on the skin. And it's a new ingredient that I've experimented with, and I find it quite effective when you're using it with other products. Now another serum that I really like using is my Kombucha Renewal Complex Serum. Now this was an interesting serum for me to experiment with in terms of ingredients. It actually has a kombucha tea in it, and the kombucha tea is it's actually like a probiotic. And I thought that was interesting because, as we know, there's a natural biome or intestinal flora in our colon, and we need to keep that balanced. And actually our skin is kind of the same. We have a bacteria flora, and there's good and bad bacteria on the surface of our skin. This helps to reinforce the good bacteria, and it also helps with the aging process as well. It also has biopeptides. So the biopeptides are a plant source, and it makes it smell quite an earthy, leafy green scent to it. But using this product, I feel it's actually helped tighten my skin, and it creates a firmness in the skin. So it's definitely doing something, because before I started using this product, my skin didn't feel, let's say, as healthy as it does now using this type of product. Then our creams. Now I have very oily skin, so I don't use these creams very often. They're quite heavy. This is the Berry Cocktail Nourishing Cream. It has Co-enzyme Q10, which again is a popular ingredient to use. There's cranberry seed oil, and if I can find it quickly, I just want to go through some of the ingredients that I found were so effective in anti-aging. So one of them, of course, is there's sunflower seed oil, avocado oil. Now those are the base of this this type of moisturizer, which is for your dry, mature skin types. There's a raspberry extract, there's shea butter, and there's also a Fuscus visiculosus extract. So Fuscus is a seaweed extract. Fuscus is very good for keeping, it's like a humectant, it keeps the moisture in your skin. Then there's, as I said, coenzyme Q10, and there is also a blueberry fruit extract, and calendula, which I like for people who have very sensitive or rosacea type skin. I like that ingredient for as well. Then my superstar cream, which is it's called Oxygen Rich Infusion Cream, and as I said before, this has a blueberry seed oil. There's sea buckthorn, there's calendula as well, there's green tea, again that Fuscus, which is a Bladderwrack they call it. So that was the same ingredient in the other moisturizer, but just to note, it's rich in potassium, iron, calcium, zinc, A, B complex, and C. So extremely nourishing. The other thing that it has as for the base is the jojoba oil, and also an avocado oil, and there's shea butter as well. So really good base to use to put your active ingredients in. And again, this is a richer cream. It can be used, for me, myself, I would use it as a night cream, just because it's too rich for me to use it in the daytime. The last, but probably my favorite, because I am obsessed with eye creams. I always have been. And I'm 40 now. I think I've done okay. I mean, I still have, you can see some folds there. But overall, I've used eye cream since I was 25 years old. So I think there is something, because genetically speaking, both my parents have had, and being farmers and in the sun, they have had lots of folds in their eyes, the crow's feet, all of those things. So I know, genetically speaking, definitely sun damage is a factor, and also using an eye cream makes a huge difference. So this one is my hyaluronic hibiscus eye serum, and I like hyaluronic acid because it holds 1,000 times its weight in water. But I also like this because it does have a purified water with it. It's kind of a fluid eye serum. You can use this by itself, or you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see how creamy it is, but it's very fluid. And I like that because it actually goes into the delicate tissues around the eyes really easily. And that, for me, means that the product is able to do its work. If it just sits on top like an eye cream, it's not going to be as effective. So we want the eye serum to be able to penetrate this delicate eye area. As for ingredients, again, very good ingredients. So the bases are sunflower oil or sunflower seed oil. There's a shea butter base as well, and there's a cocoa seed or cocoa butter as well. So then we are going to talk about the active ingredients. So there's calendula flower extract. There's jojoba esters. There is oh gosh, what is this one? Oh, there's acai berry. Okay, that's another one. And then of course there is hibiscus, and the hibiscus is very nourishing and very firming. So I've found that with the ingredient hibiscus, it has a very firming action. So from using that particular type of ingredient, I found it to be really effective in firming the area. So this is what we all want. We want to have a firmer eye area because it starts to sag as we get older, and the orbital bone, as we're using the muscles in your eyes, this can get weaker because we're constantly using these muscles, right? So using a cream that helps to reinforce the delicate tissues around the eye, it helps to keep it tauter to the actual bone, and that keeps our face looking more youthful, of course. So that is it for today in terms of speaking about ingredients. And the other thing that I do recommend, and if you're able to, is have a professional facial once a month. Just do it for a year. Just commit. 1 year. It makes a huge difference. So years ago, when I actually was an esthetician in Edmonton, I had the opportunity to do about a year's work on a particular lady. She was retired, and I had to go and do facials and all kinds of aesthetics. She just wanted me to come. She was not as mobile as she would have liked, so she socialized with many of her friends in a home. And she just decided, I met her by chance, and she decided she wanted some aesthetic services. So we started doing the facials, and she had smoked till age 50. So I don't know if you understand, but when you smoke that long to that age, there's a lot of asphyxiation in the skin. So her skin had a lot of blackheads. It was fragile. And I wasn't as experienced as I am now. So just remembering that experience was amazing to learn from her. And we did facials every month for about a year. we actually completely changed and transformed her skin. It was unbelievable. We got her to the point where she had no blackheads. Her skin cleared up. She had a lot of large pores, especially around her nose. We actually minimized most of the pores around her nose. We took away the darkness. We brightened her skin. She was in her 70s. So actually she was in her 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So just to say that it's never too late to have a professional facial, especially with an esthetician that has experience and she knows how to deal with your type of skin. And the best thing to do is ask for referrals, ask your friends. And if that isn't going to lead you to open your, go on the internet, you can research, you can look at newspapers, you can look at your yellow pages, whatever. Call them and ask them questions. If they seem they know their stuff, then they generally do. So you can trust the esthetician. Make sure she has her certificate in aesthetics. You want someone who's gone to school for a few months actually before, and if they have more than their certificate, they actually have years of experience, even better, because they'll understand the aging process and how to do a facial properly. All right, so I hope that helped today. I enjoy the challenges of aging skin since I have aging skin myself, so I am completely understanding of everyone's frustrations. And if you have any questions or you want to know more about my skincare line, please give us a call at 306-883-2946. And you can check out our website at soultherapywellness.com, of course. There's all kinds of information on there about the services we do. But basically, I just want you to take the information I have given you today, think about it, and if you're ready to have a facial, go for it. And if you want to look at the labels of any products that you're going to purchase, write down these ingredients that I was speaking about, and go to the store and see what's out there. There's a lot of products over. In fact, we are oversaturated with skincare products. But the idea is to take the knowledge that I can give you and apply it to yourself. All right, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our little video. You can see it's in Saskatchewan, so it has been snowing. This is probably the first day of serious snowfall. And we just hope everyone is at home, staying safe, keeping warm, and taking care of themselves. All right, bye for now. Ciao.